It's a sad day, folks. This is the last Neca Godzilla unboxing for the foreseeable future. Unless there's just a figure that exists that I don't know about, this is it. What's up, everybody? Demon back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be doing another Godzilla unboxing. My voice is kind of dead. I'm really tired. That's the intro. Today we are going to be reviewing the Godzilla 2003 Godzilla Tokyo SOS variant version. So that's what we're doing in this one. Yeah, like I said, I believe this is the last NECA figure I have yet to unbox for the channel. I know I haven't unboxed all of them, but all the other ones I owned previously. I think this is the last one I have to unbox for the channel, and then NECA is officially done for Godzilla, at least for the foreseeable future, because they don't have the license anymore. So this is it. This is a variant version, so it's kind of sad to go out on that note, but I will say this came out as a set of 4. Not that you bought them in a set of 4, but it came out with 3 other figures, so it's not like it's upsetting at all. We went out with the grand finale for NECA. I'm just saying, maybe I shouldn't have saved this one for last. I don't know. Anyways, let's talk about the box art. Super weird stuff. I know it's super glary, but you got the title here: Godzilla, Mothra, Mecha Godzilla, Tokyo SOS, Godzilla Tokyo SOS, the title of the movie. Mothra looks great here. Love the Mothra design. This big explosion over Godzilla's eye is pretty weird. Got the Godzilla face here, and then you got Kiryu right here, all charred up and beaten up with the big scars here. I believe this does happen to Kiryu in the movie. I think Kiryu does undergo that damage. I don't remember a big explosion happening on Godzilla's eye. I could be wrong, but I don't remember it happening. It's like a weird photoshopped image though. I like it though. It's actually pretty cool, despite the fact that it is kind of strange. It doesn't fit in with the other boxes NECA has done, but it looks pretty cool. I like it. Maybe this is a poster that I was just never aware of, but I do like it. You got the image here and here, info on the bottom. You know how it goes at this point. On the back, you've got the pictures of Godzilla. You've got the little title here, and then you've got the plot description down here. It's the same plot description that was on the other box. I'm not going to read it. And I believe this one doesn't have an atomic breath, but I could be wrong. I think this is just supposed to be mazered Godzilla. He's getting electrocuted by Kiryu's mazers, and here he is on the inside as well, looking cool. And then there's the actual figure right there. So there he is. I'm ready to get this guy out. I like the box. Maybe I seemed a bit harsh on it by calling it a weird Photoshop, but I do like the box. Ah, perfect. Perfect. The inside of the box is Tokyo Tower, all built up and well constructed, whereas in the other box it's all destroyed. Great stuff. Good detail, NECA. And with that, it's time to get this bad boy out, and I can confirm he does not come with an atomic breath. So before I get confused at the end of this and question if he ever came with it, he didn't. I still can't tell what's happening here. I don't like it, but can't make it not. This video is brought to you by NECA. I get to review these figures because they send them to me, so shout out to NECA for that one. You can go pick up your own NECA figures in Targets, Walmarts, and GameStop sometimes sells them, and then on Amazon, tons of places sell NECA figures. All right, I've had some time with this guy to gather my thoughts and feelings. Again, just like with the original, it was hard to get the tail on, but the tail is now very articulated. You can do a decent amount with it. Got one big bendy piece here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of articulation in the tail. Even with all 9, it's not like you can do infinite poses, but I do really like that you can get the nice bends going on. I like when his tail bends and flicks. I'm happy about that. As far as the rest of the body, you know, with the legs, got movement at the hips. The knees are so hard. I had to heat them up, and I've had to crack them multiple times, and they're just super stiff and really hard to work with. But the knees are able to bend, and then the feet can turn, so the feet are on ball joints, so that's nice. Yeah, those knees are nuts. You gotta watch out for that, because that's like gonna come up and bite you. They're hard, and they come out of the box at a weird angle as well. They're like angled inward, and then his foot is faced outward, so it's like you gotta like set them right to begin with. They're weird. Something weird's going on with the knees here that I'm not in love with. You've got a torso piece, so his whole torso can turn. You can see it a little better on the side here. So he's got a torso piece, and then he's got this weird cowl. I know I gave them a pass for it initially, but there had to be a better way than what we got, because the cowl sits over the shoulders so awkwardly, and when you turn turn his head, he's got this big extension. You see like that, like this big extension that just sticks off his side. Look at how weird that is. I do not like the cowl. You can't move it a lot without it looking bad. I would just recommend keeping it still. It's weird. With the arms, because of the cowl, you can go up and down and kind of out. Yeah, that's cool. So you can kind of maybe go a little bit out and in. That's nice. You got ball joints there. Elbows, so you can make the arm go down or raise it up, and then you got a ball joint at the hand, so you can do anything you want with the hand. And then you've got articulation, a hinge in the fingers, so you can move the fingers down, move the hand around, so you can get them in all sorts of cool poses. With the head's on a ball joint as well, so you can move the head around a bunch, and then mouth is on a hinge, so it can open and close. This one, okay, cool idea. I like the idea of a mazered up, lightninged up Godzilla. I don't like it more than I like the idea of an acid Godzilla covered in acid. This is just such a weirdly executed figure. I don't love it. I don't love the sculpt. I don't love the paint job. I don't love this figure at all. This is one of the worst NECA figures I've reviewed officially. And you know, I'm honest when I review these things. I don't sugarcoat it. If I don't like the figure and I don't like this guy, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I love it, just because they sent it to me. I really appreciate it, but they sent it to me so I can give my honest opinion, so that's what I'm going to do. It's too weird. Look, I'll show you. I do love the detailing. There's a lot of depth and detailing in the sculpt. So that's one thing that carries over from the original that I like. Lots of texturing. I'm a big fan of the texturing here. The execution of this neck piece that I don't like, that's the thing that really sticks out on the sculpt. Everything else is fine. The face is fine. Everything's good. Mouth is fine. You know, all good. It's this cowl that I don't like, but then the lightning effect is weird. First of all, it's just this, I don't know, it's like this yellow ring around the lips, and it's just too yellow in some places, like on the bottom jaw, it's too yellow. They try to do some white interspersing to make it stand out a little more, which I appreciate, and it's not one-toned yellow on the whole body, so you can see there's like some brown here in the neck. There's a lot of yellow on the arms where you can see some good lightning strike stuff, like right here as well. It spills onto the body as it does all over the body, and I like it in the legs. I think it looks really good in the legs, other than down here once you get too low. Just looks like he's stood in something dirty, and on the tail as well. Good that they had the idea of putting it way down here. It's a good idea, but I don't think the execution as well as the idea, because although they are paying attention to that and they're adding that sort of detailing, it looks really weird. It kind of blends in with the chest scar, so you can't really tell that he has a chest scar. It makes it seem more like a lightning bolt, so it kind of takes away from the novelty that this is the 2003 Godzilla, not the 2002 Godzilla in the first place. But you got these weird electric zaps, that's fine. It's really when you come to the back with the dorsal fins that I don't understand, because some of the dorsal fins are blue, like he's charging up. This one is like part blue. You can see some blue spillover onto it. It's just so strange that this dorsal fin, as with a few of the others, would start blue and then not finish blue. And you got some blue spill here as well. It looks like the blue is spilt all over, and it seems randomly placed as well, because he doesn't come with an atomic breath. It's not all the way throughout. It's just these sporadic placements of blue where the blue just kind of spills onto the back. I really wish I could see a reference photo to see what they were trying to do with this, because it doesn't go all the way across the body. It's only in certain places. There is some inclusion of purple that makes it stand out. This one blue dorsal fin looks fantastic. The one blue dorsal fin they added looks really good, which makes me really sad that they didn't do all of them blue, because there's purple and blue in there and it looks really cool. What were they thinking with having only some dorsal fins blue? From a distance you can't tell as much, but up close it's like super noticeable in person. Why are some blue but some aren't? I wish so badly I could see the reference photo. If there's a reference photo that I'm just not remembering, that I'm drawing a blank on, let me know and I'll go look for it, where Godzilla gets struck by a maser or something in the movie and it causes his dorsal fins to go haywire, and some of them light up but others of them don't. As it stands, it's just so weird. I don't know why they did it. I don't understand the choice. This guy doesn't come with an atomic breath, so it feels like you're not getting anything out of the variant. I don't really understand why he wouldn't have come with an atomic breath or some sort of accessory to make him feel more worth it, because as it stands, he just doesn't feel worth it. This is $30-something. For the acid Godzilla, it feels a little more justifiable, because not only does the acid look really cool, but he looks different enough from the original to warrant it, and he does come with an atomic breath. Both versions come with atomic breath, but at least they both come with an accessory. This doesn't come with an accessory, so it just feels strange. His original brother's right here. Again, has some of the same sculpting problems, but overall the paint's better on this guy. He looks much more like he does in the movie. Also, seeing them side by side, they don't look terribly different either. The difference is that this one's super yellow versus this one, whereas with the other Godzillas, with the ones I reviewed in the last episode, the Godzilla 1989s, they stood out from each other a little more, and they seemed a little more distinct on their own versus these two that seem much more the same. Yeah, like electric on the hands as well, I should probably mention. So that's another good detail. At least they put it on the hands, so it looks like he's being electrocuted all throughout the body. There's a consistent lighting of the electricity, although it feels a little more like he fell into pollen and got back up versus he's being electrocuted. I don't know, I'm not in love with the idea. I just think it's so strange that this is what they decided to go with. If I were Neca, I would have probably made a normal version Godzilla 2002, and then I would have had a variant version Godzilla 2003 with the chest scar, probably dorsal fins lit up blue, and then maybe an atomic breath. I don't see the need for this. That's ultimately what it comes down to at the end of the day. I don't see the need for this to exist. I see the need for this to exist. I didn't see the need for the acid Godzilla to exist, but it felt justifiable. More justifiable than this one does. Having him out, there's a little less going on with him. They do kind of go well together. They were both these like weird battle damaged versions, but having them out both together, there's more going on with this. There's more going on in the paint here, but this one has better detailing. The sculpt is way better. And, you know, he's got the atomic breath. So there's more going on with this guy than this guy. They just feel weird, you know, especially this one just feels weird. So I'm probably going to give the Godzilla 2003 Lightning Edition a 6.5, 6 out of 10, probably 6 out of 10. Not one of my favorites that NECA has done, one of my least favorites that they've done in a while, probably since Shin Godzilla maybe. But hey, I'm not gonna knock them for trying. I appreciate that they at least made it, because there are some people guaranteed out there in the world who really like that they have this lightning version. They really like that they have the electric version so that they can have it with this. Maybe some people preferred this to the original. That'd be nuts. But there are people like that that exist, that really wanted something like this, that were very happy to get a lightning version of Godzilla getting mazored up. Some people are very happy that this figure exists, so I'm not going to knock NECA for giving us the option. That's what I really appreciate, is they gave us the option. You don't have to get the figure. It's not like you must have it, and this is definitely not a must have, but it's not like they're forcing you at gunpoint to get the figure. So shout out to them for simply giving us the option to get both of these, or one or the other. You can do whatever you want. I know a lot of people don't love repaints, but I'm totally okay with it. Ultimately, it's just one more figure that we wouldn't have gotten otherwise. And so, as we arrive here at the end of our NECA journey, it's time to hold up the final 4 Godzilla NECA figures that will be coming out in the foreseeable future. Maybe NECA will get the license back. Please, please get the license back. But ultimately, at the end of the day, these are our final 4 NECAs. Very happy with them. Overall, great. It's great additions to the collection. I'm so happy I have these. Sad day, but it had to come eventually, I guess. All right, guys, that'll do it for the NECA Godzilla unboxings. I really appreciate all the support on these videos. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next one. D-Man out.